Okay, yo, what up, what up? Elsinore. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah. So, so anyway, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Okay, actually, let me just say, ne? Let me say this about myself, ne? I I don't just want to be right, ne? It's nice to be right. Everybody wants to be right, ne? Everybody likes to be right. But I'm saying, as I'm talking to you guys ne, on social media, you must know that I'm not just looking to be right. I'm actually looking for the truth. The reason I'm saying this is if you say the truth, I will never fight you. Do you get it? I'll never fight you. I'll actually celebrate the truth with you. You know? And you know what I'm saying? Yes, and then it's cool. Cause Linna, with the things that I know, if you know it, if you know it, add to it. Do you know what I mean? Because Linna, I must see that actually, Luna, you've studied it. Because a lot of these things I've studied them. Ne? I know them. I'm not guessing. Anyway, that's it. So I just wanna um deal with some stuff I get. So, the AI is here, just to cross-reference so that it's not trust me, bro. What happened? Yes, so that it's not trust me, bro. Because I get and I just remember stuff. So I'll just ask it, Horio, I remember this. Can you tell me where it's from? Then it'll pull up the thing. And then we go. I get. Yes. So um you say I first have to. Okay, so you reacted to this post. I'm saying I want to fight the Luciferians so bad. Listen, it's crazy. I'm on a warpath. It's wild. Spiritually, though. Spiritually, ne? Hey, guys. Yeah, spiritually. It's crazy. So, anyway, you say you have to accept that what? That Lucifer, that Jesus is Lucifer before you approach them, right? Okay. So this is the first one I said, no, Jesus is not Lucifer. Okay? Jesus is not Lucifer. Batum, I'm going to say this again. Jesus is not Lucifer. Okay? Lucifer is Lucifer. Lucifer is the devil. Okay? Jesus is not the devil. All right? Actually, I know where this confusion comes from. I know where this confusion comes from. So, in the Gnostic text, hey, wait, these Gnostic texts are confusing a bunch of people. Do you know? Guys, come and study them. Don't read one and then say, hey, now I know the secrets. Because there are many talking about the same thing. Okay? And sometimes one just has one perspective. And then there might be two or three others that have an important perspective that you need. Okay? For you to see clearly what's going on. Because if you just use one, hey, you'll be lying to people out here. Yeah. So this confusion, it comes from, so in the Gnostic text, Jesus is the one who told Hatikema, who told Eve to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Okay? What about the serpent? So now, this is where people start to think, because Jesus was there. Okay? They start to think he was the serpent. No. There was an eagle on the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Okay? It told them to eat so that they could know. So Jesus is doing a sneaky thing here. It's crazy. Guys, it's crazy. But anyway, okay, there's an eagle there. I've forgotten which scripture it is, but we'll find it just now. We'll ask the AI, right? So, and then Eve ate. What the serpent did, ne? The serpent made them have sex. The serpent is the one who made them have sex. Okay, and then after that, that's when they were kicked out. They were kicked out for eating from the tree, ne? But by then, you know, they had already done that. So, oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Passage. Oh, on the origin of the world. Okay, let's go. Came into the garden in the form of an eagle. He perched on the tree. Aha. So you see, this is what I was saying. The instructor came into the garden in the form of an eagle. He perched on the tree of knowledge. When Eve saw him, he said, "Why are you hiding from God? Come, eat of this tree. Your eyes will be opened and you will be like gods." So do you see what's funny? It's funny how these words in the Bible, they are ascribed to the serpent. Actually, in a bunch of the other scriptures, listen, it's wild. There's a war going on. The Gnostic texts, they throw a monkey wrench into Christianity's plan. I mean, the current Christianity's plan. Do you understand? It's wild. That's why they've been studying these texts for 70 years. They still don't understand them. Hey, it's crazy. I'm realizing these texts have just been waiting for the owners, for us. Anyway, it's crazy. It's wild. But yeah. So this is why people say Jesus, call Jesus Lucifer or call him the serpent. Tabana study the scriptures, you know, study the scriptures so that you can be accurate. So when Jesus is Lucifer, no, it's wrong. Okay, and then you said some other stuff when I mentioned Melchizedek, right? So you're saying a bunch of stuff. Okay. Because the thing is, the reason I wanted to respond with a video, ne, is because in what you're saying, ne, there's some stuff that I can agree with. Okay? But then there's some other stuff that I'm like, here, I need to correct it. Wapan? So yeah, because like I said, you see, I'm showing you even where I read what I read. Now I actually want us all to read. And then we discuss when we all remember accurately. Do you get it? I don't want us to make mistakes and then we continue with those mistakes. That's why sometimes maybe I seem strict or whatever, or I seem like a douchebag, or I seem like I know it all. No. I know her. When it comes to the truth, I know her a slight inclination away from the truth. Listen, study calculus, okay? The rates of change. Ne? You'll see how a small change in something can cause a big effect later on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to catch these things very early on. Anyway, so let's read this, right? You said Melchizedek was the father of Judaism or the so-called Abrahamic religions. That's fine. I agree with that. Okay, because basically Abraham is the father of that stuff, and Abraham got his stuff from Melchizedek. It's okay. It's cool. He was Abraham's high priest. That's fine. I'm in agreement. And then now you talk about Samael, right? So I'm like, all right, let's see what you're talking about. What you're saying about Samael? Well, that's just another name for Jesus. I gotta listen. Okay, I handled Lucifer up there. Okay, because with this one, I was basically saying why they say Jesus is Lucifer. Okay, it's because Jesus is the one who told and we know the serpent to be the one to tell them to eat, from the tree of knowledge. Yeah, that's okay. That's sorted out. So then you said Samael is another name for Jesus. Please, actually, this one, I'm not gonna say anything. Let me ask the AI. If the AI agrees with you, my friend, I'm going to tell the AI that it's wrong. Don't worry. I know the scriptures. It's crazy. Let's see. I have another question. I like to talk to the AI like it's a person. Yeah? Is Samael is Samael the what? The another name for Jesus. Right? Actually, listen, I'm gonna clarify to the AI. I'm with someone social media. I just your perspective on the matter. The reason I'm explaining to this to the AI what I'm doing is because listen, I'm actually training this AI to know me. I do not mind. Okay? I don't care. I'm training it to know me. Okay? So right now it knows what I know. It knows the things that I'm interested in, knows I'm interested in these scriptures and stuff like that, right? It knows the way I go. I ask it questions. So I would never ask it such a question. I wanted to know what that's not my question. Yes, right? So yeah, let's see. The short answer is no. Listen, the short answer is no. You hear me? And then it goes on to talk about who Samael is. Listen, I actually thought you would Google. You see, this is kind of one when I was telling you to Google, when I was telling you, or you're giving me Googled answers. I actually hoped that at the very least, before we're talking about this stuff, at least maybe you've Googled and you read and you understood some stuff. Waban, come on, guys. I'm saying let's actually know this stuff. Waban, so that we can have proper conversations. Sometimes I lose, because I'm like, come on. Because it's different if you're coming to me and you're asking, yo, Joey, can you tell me this thing? Do you get what I'm saying? But when you're telling me you know, and I want us to talk, I'm not testing you. Actually, now I want to talk. I want to be like, yo, remember Harley? I want to reminisce because these things are actually exciting. So I don't like how I feel when I find you actually haven't you and I'm like, no, you didn't read. You see, so it's like we can't talk about this stuff, right? You see, and that's why you're making these mistakes. But anyway, the short answer is no. Samael is not another name for Jesus. Yeah? You see, where did you even get that? That's wild. You see, if you had Googled, you would not have said this. So now I'm wondering where you got this. Because this is why, Linda, I'm curious. I want to know where you got this. Because maybe there is someone who said this and they brought that evidence and all that stuff. And then I don't want to just dismiss you. Do you know what I mean? Maybe there is a reason why you say this. You see? That's why I ask people, what's your source? Because I won't just be I won't just be calling your bluff. Actually, I'm realizing this is why like people call my bluff and then they get surprised when I do stuff, when I do what I said I would do. Let's not do that. You see, let your yes be yes and your no, no. You see, simple. Okay, anyway. And then you say, you see, by now already. Okay, anyway. Why do you think Judaism says Samael is Satan? Because listen, kinda already you're trying to equate Jesus to Satan. You see, my homie, you haven't studied. You have not studied. Do you know what I'm saying? No, you haven't studied. Yeah, I don't even like. I really need to know what your source for this is. Do you get? Then you said, then you're saying Samael is Satan because he came to destroy their religion. Listen, I just wanted to hear what you were saying here. Go and find the book of Melchizedek, okay? Because you know what I wanted to open here. Let's see. Yeah, you do not. Listen, the rest of the stuff is gonna be trust me, bro. Ne? I just want to show you these scriptures. Di teng mo YouTube, guys. Di teng mo YouTube. Okay? You could, guys, in the last days, knowledge shall increase. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, there's like a bunch of stuff. Go. The book of Melchizedek. I want to show you which one to check, which one to listen to, okay? Listen, there's actually a bunch of different versions, okay? The one that I listen to a lot is this one, okay? With this dude and whatever in this thing. Yeah. It's very interesting. And then even this one is the same book, you know. Wabanar, he's got the history of the universe. In there, he talks about Lucifer. Listen, guys, the Bible doesn't really explain clearly who Lucifer is. And it's like, I promise you, most of who I knew about who Lucifer was what I knew from movies. It was not scriptural. Do you know what I'm saying? Until I had to, find the scriptures. See, this is why I'm mad at whoever put the Bible together. I'm like, why did you take out the best parts? It's wild, but anyway, it's cool. We thank God for the internet, the great equalizer. That's so cool. So anyway, yeah, Book of Melchizedek. Okay, check it out. On the one where I found where it says what Jesus came as an eagle. It's on the origins of the world. Okay, on the origins of the world. Here's the scripture. Okay, I like this channel. I'm subscribed to it. They take this stuff seriously. They take the scriptures seriously. So when I don't have time to read, I'm listening. Okay, from to the audio stuff. So yeah, even the Gnostic texts. Dite guys, Taban. If you can't listen to it one time, download it, have it on a playlist. One day when you're doing something else, be listening. Hear something you've never heard of, you've never read in the Bible. Do you get? Don't just come out here and tell us that Jesus is Satan. Guys, stop it. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Don't do that, guys. Let's see. How to get? We came to end Melchizedek's line. You see here. Listen, the reason I talked about the book of Melchizedek is because I want you to go and read about Samael. Hamid. Whatever your source is, they didn't tell you accurately who Samael is. Do you get? Come on, guys. I want us to actually have these conversations. If you don't know, ask. Guys, now when you say something that I'm not sure about, I'm sure I've asked you. When specifically, I remember you've mentioned something and I've told you, why can't you do that to certain things also now that I bring up? You would rather just lie about them. Because now I'm calling you a liar, right? Prove me wrong. Just tell me your source. It's fine. I won't even count it against you. I'll blame the source. Do you get it? I'll be like the source. You see, because already I showed you everything where I got everything that I've been saying. I've showed you. Do you get it? It's not just trust me, bro. It's there. It's right there in front of you. So yeah, man. Guys, I take this truth thing seriously. Do you know what I mean? Because listen, do you know you can wait for a podium, right? You can wait for a podium with like 5,000, listen, with 90,000 people. Like people are pulling such crowds. You can wait for a podium with that many people, right? And then you say that you're going to release your best stuff. Guys, I've decided, even a kid, Even a kid deserves my best stuff. And what do I mean by my best stuff? My best thinking. Do you get it? My best thinking. I see us just saying things. Okay, now this is just a side note. I'm not talking about you directly. I just mean social media, hella now. I see people just not even caring to use logic, guys, to apply logic on social media because they feel like nobody is marking tests. Oh my word. They're like, no, there's nobody. It's not an exam. Like, we're not at school. We're not in class. Yeah, really. But actually, okay, so where are you going to do that seriously? And so it's like, okay, so where do you practice then for the times that you're going to take it seriously? Do you understand? Where do you practice? This is why every discussion I get into, I'm going to take it seriously. I'm going to be passionate. I'm going to be in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. So anyway, I just thought I would explain that so that you understand me a little bit. Because listen, I don't mind, but I realize that I'm usually the one trying to understand the other person. But people think they have me figured out. It's cool. Good luck. If you don't ask me questions, I'll listen. It's crazy. You see, this is why I ask you guys questions. And by the time you refuse, you stop telling me, and I start telling you about you, I've been watching you. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, listen, I'm an open book too. You can watch me and, tell me about me too. Because also the reason sometimes I tell people about themselves or what they're doing as we're talking is because I'm realizing sometimes how we born. Because Linda, if I'm being a certain way, tell me. And then sometimes I'll let you know, yes, I'm being like that on purpose. One talohan. Yeah, some people want to be sneaky. Actually, here's another reason why I'm like that is because I've realized people are sneaky. And sometimes I just want to let them know that I can see them. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, see, now I'm talking a lot of nonsense. But yeah, that's the video. I hope I'm making sense. Guys, I want us all to reach the truth. Do you know what I mean? So it's more than just about being right. I promise you. That's crazy. Where were we? Oh, we're here. Yeah. I promise you, like when thingy, um, when it's like if you say the truth, I will like support you, man. You know, I want us all to know the truth, and I want it to make us all free. Do you know what I mean? I don't want us to just look like we know the truth. You know, I want us to actually know it. So yeah, man, that's it. That's the end of the video.